Hello and welcome to spring semester 2022. My name is Professor Hankinson and I'm a professor of political science at UWM at Waukesha, and I'll be your instructor this semester for the politics of crime and punishment. So this is a short video that's designed to introduce you to the course and to give you an idea of what you're going to be learning about this semester. So the course is divided into two sections. The first section looks at the foundational concepts that you need to get a good understanding of the criminal justice system in the United States. So in that first section, we're going to start with an overview of the components of the criminal justice system. So you'll be getting a good overview right at the beginning of all of the institutions and agents that are involved in the criminal justice system, including the police, the prosecutor, the courts, and corrections. And so you'll be learning about the process of the criminal justice system at the beginning of the semester. And then we move on from there and we take a look at a lot of different things in that first section. That we look at how crimes are defined in the United States, the tools that are used to measure crime in the United States, such as the Uniform Crime Report, and we look at trends in crime over time. And we ask the question about whether or not crime is a new phenomenon in the United States, which of course it is not. You're also going to be learning about the different criminal justice perspectives or worldviews that help us basically answer the question as to what is the proper role that the criminal justice system should play in the United States, and what's the proper role that a criminal justice system should play in a democracy. And so you'll be learning about criminal justice perspectives such as the crime control perspective, which is the dominant criminal justice perspective in the United States. But you're also going to be looking at other perspectives that are just, even though they may not be as dominant, they still play an important role in helping us understand the criminal justice system, such as the due process perspective, the rehabilitation perspective, the non-interventionist perspective, etc. So you're going to be learning about those different theories. We're also going to be taking a look in the first section at theories to help us understand why people commit crimes. Because the better understanding we have of criminal behavior, the more effective criminal justice will be in terms of deterring crime and punishing criminal actions. And since this is a class in political science, you're going to be learning about the public policies that are associated with criminal justice. So whether that is the policies governing the police, or the policies or the lack of policies governing prosecutors, or the policies that are associated with defining crimes and setting out sentencing guidelines for crimes, that all of those public policies basically govern our criminal justice system. And a lot of those policies are a reflection of both the criminal justice perspectives and also theories of why people commit crimes. And so you'll see that those two sections dovetail nicely with our exploration throughout the course of the semester in the criminal justice policy. Now, in the second section of the course, we are going to be exploring in more detail the four components of the criminal justice system that you learn about right at the beginning of this semester. So you'll be learning about the police, in particular, the problems and challenges associated with policing, including the excessive use of force. We're also going to be taking a look at the efforts to reform policing in order to address these concerns. We're going to be listening to a really great podcast about the Milwaukee Police Department, some of the challenges that the Milwaukee Police Department has faced, and also policy changes that have been implemented, both successfully and not quite as successfully, to change and to address the concerns facing the Milwaukee Police Department. So that's just an example or one of the examples about the way you're going to be learning about policing. You're also going to be learning about the duties and responsibilities of the courtroom personnel. And so you're going to be learning about what takes place in a courtroom, but we're also going to be learning a lot about what people who work in the courtroom do. So you're going to be learning about the duties and responsibilities of the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the judges. You're going to be learning about the courtroom work group and the norms and values of the courtroom work group, and how that oftentimes the prosecutor, the defense attorneys, and judges sort of work together cooperatively to get a case through the criminal justice system as quickly as possible. You'll also be learning about the legal rights of the criminally accused and the rights that govern the procedures in the criminal court, both in pretrial and in trial procedures. So again, we're going to be learning a lot about the Bill of Rights and the amendments that are associated with the rights of the criminally accused. And at the end of the semester, we close out by taking a look at corrections and incarceration in the United States. So that's what the second half of the semester is sort of dedicated to. Now, you're going to be involved in a variety of assignments that are designed to get you to think critically about the United States criminal justice system. We're going to be watching and engaging in several online discussions that give you an opportunity to watch movies and documentaries and discuss those movies and documentaries. So we're going to be watching the documentary The 13th that explores the relationship between race and mass incarceration in the United States. We're going to be watching a really cool documentary called Gideon's Army and some of the challenges and struggles that public defenders in the United States face while trying to defend indigent clients, those who can't afford private defense attorneys. I'm going to be watching an excellent film about the death penalty called Dead Man Walking. It's a movie that's based on a book by Sister Helen Prejean about her experience providing counsel for death row inmates. And so those are just some examples of some of the online discussions that we're doing, but that will help you dig in more deeply to think critically and engage with your classmates on these issues that we're going to be learning about. You're also going to be visiting a criminal courtroom. And that you'll write a report about your experience. There's no better way of learning about the criminal justice system than experiencing it firsthand. I've had students do this assignment for many years, and many report that it's like one of their favorite assignments for the semester because it's really, it's kind of scary to go into a courtroom, but that experiencing it firsthand really brings to life a lot of the concepts that you'll be learning about during the course of the semester. You're also going to be reading a great book called Locked In: The True Causes of Mass Incarceration and How to Achieve Real Reform. Since this is a political science course, we're going to be examining the impact of public policy on the criminal justice system. And this book does a great job offering concrete policy solutions to problems facing our criminal justice system. I know this is an asynchronous online class, but I try to design it so that you're not feeling like you're learning the material on your own. We have a lot of online discussions. I do video lectures every week so that you basically got a good overview like you would in a classroom about what we're covering each week of the semester. And, I'm always available online for office hours, but also on, via email, text, and phone calls to make sure that you get the best experience possible with this course this semester. Okay, that's a brief overview about what this course is about and some of the things you're going to be doing this semester. I'm super excited to get started. I can't wait, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all. So thanks a lot for listening, and I'll talk to you again soon.